Oh, good. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
To live stream the meeting.
Right, we're on.
Yeah, great. Continue to. Yeah, are we in? Yep, we're in okay.
Yep.
Excellent. Good. Thank you for reminding me. Gosh. Yeah. Good. So I just fed the cat in the hope that she won't disturb us too much. What's your cat's name?
Edie.
Edie.
Yes, yes. We couldn't change her name. She just she's too spooked to be called anything else.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. How old is she?
That's a good question. Round about 9-ish.
Okay. So
She's
still
starting
fine.
to get, she's mostly black and she's starting to get white hairs, so she might be older.
Oh, bless.
She's very petite, so it's difficult to tell.
Yes. That's nice. Nice.
But yours is a great age, isn't she?
She's 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
We had some friends who came for tea this afternoon, and I showed them the text that you gave me about God creating the cat. It's wonderful. I've shown it to so many people. I've WhatsApped it. It's absolutely amazing.
I'm sure you've seen the how to give a cat a pill stuff.
No.
Oh no. You will be hysterical. I was hysterical.
Does it
I'll
actually?
send it to you.
Yes, please. Yes, yes.
It's hysterical.
Mhm.
It's very funny. You can imagine.
Oh yeah, well, having tried many times, not recently, yes.
Hello, Mrs. Oh, I better make sure my phone is on silent as well. That would be embarrassing. Sound and vibration. Better. You know that Charles Middleburgh and I are tiger friends.
Yes, yes.
Tiger brother and sister. He's just sent me this image. I don't know how he did it. I've got to find out how he did that.
Wow. Is that real?
No. Definitely not. It's amazing. Wow.
There we are.
There's Roz. Hi, Roz.
Hello, Roz.
I think it's fake.
Hi, Shabbat Shalom. Got my
Shabbat
naughty
Shalom.
little granddaughter here for another couple of minutes.
Oh, that's all right. We like naughty little granddaughters.
Right.
Hello, husband.
Hi, David.
Oh, there we are.
Ah, Danielle. Randy. Oh, excellent. Got a crowd.
Oh. Nearly a million.
How is everyone?
Hello, everyone. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Rania.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Danielle.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom, Rose.
Shabbat Shalom.
That's sorted. No, I missed that page. There we are. Hi, Dean. Shabbat Shalom. Oh,
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Dee.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Dean.
Shabbat Shalom, Dee.
does anyone have candles? They'd like to do the candle lighting? Okay. I'm going to share the screen. So I'm just going to start with a bit of a song to get us into the mood. Yedid nefesh avarachaman, Yedid nefesh avarachaman, meshoch avdecha el retzonecha meshoch avdecha ya la 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 elmu retzonecha yarutz avdecha kemo hayam yishtachavei ilai ya la 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 elmu hadarecha yarutz avdecha kemo hayam yishtachavei ilai ya la 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 elmu hadarecha. Shabbat Shalom, everybody,
Shabbat Shalom.
and warm welcome to everyone. So I think you know how it works with the screen sharing. The first number at the foot of the page is the page number in the Liberal Siddur, and the second number is the page in the Reform Siddur. So I'll light the candles here, but would anyone like to say the blessing for us? And just feel free to unmute. Rania, would you like to do the blessings? Sorry, Jenny. There'll be something else
Yes.
for you. But Rania, if you'd like to say the
Sorry.
blessings for us.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu liadlik nel sher Shabbat. Amen.
Amen. Shabbat Shalom, and thank you very
Shabbat
much,
Shalom.
Rania.
Thank
Right,
you.
Harry, do you mind moving those off the table so that I don't knock them off? And so we begin with this first song, welcoming the Shabbat angels. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachim l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, mi melech malchei hamelachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Shalom aleichem, shalom aleichem, malachei hasharet, malachei elyon, mi melech מלכי המלכים, הקדוש, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ברכוני לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שלום עליכם, שלום עליכם, מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש, הקדוש ברוך הוא. צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שלום עליכם, שלום עליכם, מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש, הקדוש ברוך הוא. And now we turn to Lecha Dodi. Lecha Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. La la Lecha Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki hi makor habaracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. La la lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Hit'oreri, kiva orech kumi ori, ori shir daberi, kavod Adonai alayach nigla. La la lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam b'simcha ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. 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 פני שבת נקבלה. think I missed the first verse there. Sorry about that. Okay, and so we move to the formal beginning of the service, the call to worship, the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach Hamevorach Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam Leolam Va'ed. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due. Now and forever. Lai, la, lai, lai. Lai, lai, la, la, lai. Lai, 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 la, la, lai. Lai, lai, la, la, lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, lai, la, la, lai. Lai, 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 la, lai. Lai, 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 lai. Would anyone like to read this paragraph for us?
I'm happy to.
Well, that would be lovely. And then Danielle, would you sing Ahavat Olam for us after that?
Yes, if you like.
That would be great. Thank you.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, v'chochma poteach sha'arim, uvitfuna meshanei itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umesadeh et hakochavim, v'mishmorotehem barakia kirtsono, borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei hoshech, v'choshech mipnei or, uma'avir yom umevi layla, umavdil bein yom uvein layla. Adonai Tzvaot Shemo. Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim.
Amen.
Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Beit Yisrael, Amaha ahavta, Torah umitzvot, Hukim umishpatim, Otanu limadata, Al kein Adonai, Eloheinu, B'shoch beinu, Uvakumeinu, Nasiya, Bahukecha, V'nisma, B'divrei Toratecha, Uvamitzvotecha, L'olam va'ed. Ki heim hayenu, va'orech yameinu, uvahem negeh yomam v'layla, yomam v'layla. V'chavatacha, al tasur mimenu, le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. We praise you, O God. You love your people, Israel. I'm afraid I started off a bit low on that one.
Amen. No, thanks, Daniela. It was Danielle. It was great. Thank you so much. And so now we come to the Shema. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibartabam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha Uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvish arecha. Leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'item kadoshim lelohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim Lihiot lachem lelohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem emet. Emet ve'emunah kol zot v'kayam aleinu ki hu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ein zulato va'anachnu Yisrael amo. Hapodenu miyad malachim hagoalenu mikaf kol he'aritzim. Vayotze et amo Yisrael mimitzrayim lecherut olam. V'ra'u vanav gvurato shibchu v'hodu lishmo. Umalchuto beratzon kiblu alehem. Lecha anu shira b'simcha rabba ve'amru chulam. Nichamocha bailim Adonai Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh nora tehilot o seifele nora tehilot o seifele. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar ki fada Adonai et Yaakov ug'alo miyad chazak mimenu. Baruch ata Adonai ga'al Yisrael. So on a Friday evening, we have an extra prayer that's added into the service, which is the last blessing that surrounds the Shema, and it's the last blessing before we turn to the Amidah, and it's basically asking God to protect us and look after us. And I'm going to attempt to sing this very beautiful melody by Debbie Friedman. Ushmor tzeit beiteinu vo'enu lechaim uleshalom me'ata ve'ad olam me'ata ve'ad olam me'ata ve'ad olam Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu l'chaim U'faros aleinu Sukat shalomecha Me'ata ve'ad olam Me'ata ve'ad olam Me'ata ve'ad olam U'shmor tzeiteinu vo'enu L'chaim u'l'shalom Me'ata ve'ad olam 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 Some of you will know that's one of my favorite prayers of all, and that whole image of God spreading over us the shelter of peace is such a beautiful one, and such a very much needed image as well. Whoops. Oh, sorry. Let's just go back. There we go. And so we come to the Amidah now, and I know it's some people's custom to stand up for it, but still in the Zoom room we're used to staying seated. Yalalai lai 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 Adonai Yalalai lai lai sfatai tiftach Yalalai lai lai ufi yagid tehilatecha Yalalai lai 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 Adonai Yalalai lai lai sfatai tiftach Yalalai lai lai ufi yagid tehilatecha Yalalai lai 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 Adonai Yalalai lai lai sfatai tiftach Yalalai lai lai ufi yagid tehilatecha Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Ata gibor leolam Adonai, mechayei metim ata rav lehoshia. Mashiv haruach umorid hageshem, mazriach hashemesh umorid hatal. Mechalkel chaim bechesed, mechayei metim berachamim rabim, somech noflim verofei cholim. Umatir asurim, umakayem emunato, lishenei afar, michamocha ba'al gevurot, umido melach, melech memit, umachaye, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'emanata lahachayot metim. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayei hametim. Kadosh atah v'nora shemecha, ve'ein lanu Eloach mibal adecha. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. Would anyone like to read this for us?
I'll do it.
Thank you, Roz.
We thank you, O God, for this Sabbath day, which calls us to a closer communion with you. Though you are near to us at all times, you reveal your presence most clearly when we direct our thoughts towards you in worship and meditation. In you, O God, our humanity is exalted. You are our life. From you come its greatness, its beauty, its power, its beauty. Establish in us, we humbly pray, a devotion to you that shall be firm in all of the circumstances of life. May this service renew in our hearts the sense of your presence and bring us peace.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you, Roz. And so we're going to sing Mayafe Hayom, and I didn't really point out to you, but the words in the Amidah that we've already spoken include the two words Matir Asurim, so it's God who frees the captives. And it's such a poignant and special day today as the first captives are coming out of Gaza, and we can only pray with all our hearts that they will all be released and be freed to return to their families in good health, of course. So it's a beautiful day in that regard, in particular today. Ma yafe hayom, Shabbat shalom. Ma yafe hayom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Our God and God of our ancestors, may our rest on this day be pleasing in your sight. Sanctify us by your commandments and make us loyal to your teaching. Satisfy us with your goodness, gladden us with your salvation, and purify our hearts to serve you in truth. In your gracious love, Eternal One, let the holiness of your Sabbath enter our hearts, and may all Israel who hallow your name be exalted by its peace. We praise you, O God, for the holiness of the Sabbath. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Eternal God, be gracious to your people Israel, and in your love accept their prayers. May our worship now and always be acceptable in your sight. We praise you, O God, whom alone we worship in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha b'yir'ah na'avod. Modim anachnu lach, she'ata hu Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu le'olam va'ed. Tzur chayenu magen yish'enu, ata hu ledor vador. Nodeh lecha unesaper tehilatecha, al chayenu hamasurim biyadecha, ועל נשמותינו הפקודות לך, ועל ניסיך שבכל יום עמנו, ועל נפלאותיך וטובותיך שבכל עת, ערב ובוקר וצהריים. ברוך אתה אדוני, הטוב שמך, ולך נאה להודות. We praise you, O God, source of goodness, to whom our thanks are due. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. Baruch atah Adonai osei hashalom. We praise you, O God, the source of peace. And let's just take a few moments now for our own silent prayers. Yehiyu l'ratzon imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzori Adonai V'goali Yehiyu l'ratzon imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzori Adonai tzori v'goali I apologise, I haven't quite got my voice back yet from after that chest infection. It's taking ages. So apologies for that. So this week's Torah portion, Vayetze, begins with Jacob running away from home to escape the fury of his brother Esau, from whom he has stolen the firstborn blessing. All alone, fleeing from his brother's wrath, perhaps beginning to realize the immensity of the deceit he practiced on Esau and their father Isaac, away from the protection of his mother Rebekah, headed for the unknown. I wonder what was going through Jacob's mind as he made this journey away from all that was comfortable and familiar. Well, this episode in Jacob's life is a gem of a story, and one which feels familiar and well known. Jacob's dream of a ladder stretching from earth to heaven has captured the imagination of storytellers and artists throughout the ages. Well, having lost his place in the world, it's rather poignant that Jacob now arrives at what the Torah describes at Hamakom, Vayivga b'makom, the place, as if it had been waiting for him. And not only that, but the word Hamakom occurs 6 times in the first 9 verses of the parashah. This is the place where Jacob will first encounter God in his extraordinary dream, and the moment from which he will indeed find his place in the world. And of course, this is not the only time in the Torah when a person or a people find themselves in exile in the wilderness, ultimately to find their meaning and purpose there. Well, the great medieval commentator Rashi suggests that Hamakom, with the definite article, the place, must be a place already mentioned by the Torah. And because Genesis 22 verse 4 mentions the word Makom, he identifies it with Mount Moriah, where Abraham went to sacrifice Isaac. And then later on, Rashi, the great medieval commentator, asserts that this was the same spot as the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, which truly linked heaven and earth. Well, trying to fix God's presence in one place runs counter to the promise that God makes to Jacob, to be with him and protect him wherever he goes. And in a way that makes it an odd choice of the rabbis to choose Hamakom as a name for God, as they did, and as God is often referred to in rabbinic literature. However, the concept of place is clearly expanded in its designation as God's name. In the Midrash Bereshit Rabbah, when Rav Huna says in Rav Ami's name, commenting on Jacob coming to Hamakom, the place, why do we give a changed name to the Holy One, blessed be God, and call God the place? Because God is the place of the world. In other words, the world is contained in God, not God in the world. And Rabbi Ismar Shorsh remarks that God is now dauntingly conceived as the space in which the universe exists. God is neither outside the world nor a resident within it. The world constitutes a part of God. Transcending both gender and image, the conception expresses the grandeur and austerity of Jewish monotheism. It has the capacity to do justice to a universe more than 15 billion years old and still expanding. Paradoxically, perhaps, it also meant that God is near to us. In fact, there is no place devoid of God's presence. Wherever we are, we can still be heard by God. And that's the message that God gives to Jacob in our parashah. The place can be anywhere. And that idea is expressed in the prayer that we extend to mourners. Hamakom yinachem etchem b'toch sha'ar ha'avelim. May the eternal God, the Hamakom, comfort you and all who mourn. Even in our deepest sorrow, in our most testing moments, Judaism teaches that God shares our pain, that God is present. The challenge of Hamakom is to recognize God in a Hamakom moment, whether it's an extraordinary moment, looking at a beautiful sunset or into the eyes of a newborn child, for example, or in the mundane and ordinary moments too, in sleep and dreams. My thoughts and all of our thoughts, I'm sure, this Shabbat are, of course, with those hostages in Gaza who are due to be returning home. 13 of them now have, returning home and to their families in Israel. One can only imagine the terror and the trauma that they have been through, and the adjustments that will be necessary for them to integrate back into their normal lives. We wish them healing, love, and peace, and pray that they will be able to find their makom, their place, after the cruel and brutal displacement they face on October the 7th and have lived since then. I wish you all Shabbat peace. Shabbat menucha, Shabbat shalom. And so I'm going to go back to share the screen for the Aleinu and the final part of our service. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, אשר שם חלקנו לייחד את שמו, וגור עלינו להמליך מלכותו. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובהי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו. וידעת היום והשבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. So we have an alternative reading here for the second paragraph of the Aleinu. Jenny, would you be kind enough to read it for us? Can you see it okay?
Yes, thank you. Trusting in you, eternal God, we hope soon to reach a time when, inspired by your teaching, the world will be perfected and suffering and intolerance shall cease forever. Help us to perfect the world by living to the full your values of justice and mercy, that we may inspire the Messianic age, when everyone will be called Eden once again. May we become a light to others, so that future generations will say of us, the world is a better place because they lived in it. Where there is ignorance, let there be knowledge. Where there is fear, let there be trust. Where there is oppression, let there be freedom. Where there is greed, let there be generosity. Where there is hatred, let there be understanding. Where there is conflict, let there be peace. May all created in your image, eternal God, become one spirit and one in friendship, forever united in your service. May such a time come soon and last forever.
Amen. Thank you very much, Jenny. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. Share a different reading actually before we recite the Kaddish together. Creator of the universe, you give us life in which joys and sorrows are commingled in accordance with your wisdom, and you send death with its promise of eternal peace. Teach us to accept humbly and courageously whatever burden is laid upon us. And this Shabbat we remember in the Reform community on the occasion of their yahrzeits. Albert Convisser, the father of Brian Convisser, Arthur G., the father of Arnold G., Daniel Perry, the husband of Hilary Perry, Frank Berg, the husband of Sylvia Berg, Hans Greenfield, the father of Janet Lee, Irene Flaum, the mother of Philip Flaum, Lily Stroh, the mother of Sylvia Berg, Ralph Hart, the father of Stephanie Barnett and the husband of Eve Hart. Rose Marber, the mother of Elaine Sinclair. Sidney Gold, the father of Sheila Garfield. And Victor Allen Silverstone, the husband of Linda Silverstone. And in the liberal community, we remember Norrie Gilroy, the father of Jane Lesser. Betty Kay, the mother of Anthony Kay. Lottie Olszewski, the mother of Ruth Eva Spiegel. Ron Spiegel, the husband of Francis Spiegel and the father of Sarah Spiegel. Are there any other names that anyone is thinking of in particular this Shabbat that you'd like to mention? O God, comfort those who mourn, and let the light of faith illumine the darkness of their sorrow with the hope of immortality. Strengthen us at all times with an unfailing trust in your providence. As we say together, I'll put it back on the screen. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Be'alma divrach yir'utei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala u'v'zman kariv ve'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'la'alnei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yit hadar v'yit ale v'yit halal shmei dekudasha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechemata. Da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol b'nei Adam, ve'imru, amen. May great peace descend from heaven and abundant life be granted to us, to all Israel, and to all humanity. And let us say, amen. So Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Let me just put that down there. As far as announcements are concerned, obviously there's Shabbat morning tomorrow, so there'll be a service tomorrow for all of us. And on Sunday, at 3 o'clock in the synagogue, we're going to be having a meeting to discuss the possibility of welcoming refugees or asylum seekers to our community. And we're going to have 3 people from the Liberal Jewish Synagogue who run an extremely successful monthly asylum seeker drop-in. They will come and talk to us about setting up and running an asylum seeker drop-in. I know, unfortunately, it clashes now with this big rally for against anti-Semitism. So I know that some people have already told me they're not able to come to the meeting because they're going to that. And it also coincides with, we had a most beautiful email this week from Imam Mansour Ahmed, who is the Imam of a mosque in Uxbridge, inviting the 4 rabbis actually to go and participate in a Prayers for Peace event. Fortunately, Rabbi Kathleen is going to go, because Rabbi Anthony and I will be in the synagogue, and I think Rabbi Anna is involved in something else on that day. So it's a very busy Sunday. But that is really special, and I really hope that he will come to our special interfaith Chanukah candle lighting on the 12th. So there are lots and lots of things going on. So I would just point you to the website to have a look at everything. Chanukah, of course, starts fairly soon. It's a week next Thursday, I think, is the first night of Chanukah. So we have candle lighting every night. Again, have a look up on the website and see what's on, and it describes all of that. So Tuesday the 12th of December is when we're going to be having the interfaith Chanukah candle lighting, and I hope as many of our community will come as possible to make that a very special evening It's at 7 o'clock that evening. Does anyone else have any other announcements they want to share with anyone? Then we're going to finish with Olam Chesed Yibaneh, which is a song about building the world with chesed, which is that wonderful Hebrew word for loving kindness. Yadadai, dai, dai, yadadai, dai. Yadadai, dai, dai, yadadai, dai. Olam chesed yibaneh. 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 Yadadai, dai, dai, yadadai, dai. I will build this world from love. Yadadai, dai, dai, yadadai, dai. And you must build this world from love. Yadadai, dai, dai, yadadai, dai. And if we build this world from love, yadadai, dai, dai, yadadai, dai, then God will build this world from love. Yadadai, dai, dai, yadadai, dai. Olam chesed yibaneh. Yadadai, dai, dai, yadadai, dai. Olam chesed yibaneh. Yadadai, dai, dai, yadadai, dai. So Shabbat Shalom, everybody. And I think if we go straight on to, looks like my battery is about to run out. If we go straight on to Kiddush, I don't know if anybody has some challah or some wine. I don't know if anyone wants to lead it, or I will go ahead. Vahi Erev, Vahi Boker Yom HaShishi, Vayachulu HaShamayim VaHa'aretz V'chol Tzva'am, Vayachal Elohim Bayom HaShvi'i Melachto Asher Asa, Vayishbot Bayom HaShvi'i Mikol Melachto Asher Asa, Vayavarech Elohim et Yom HaShvi'i Vayakadesh Oto, Ki vo Shabbat Mikol Melachto Asher Bara Elohim La'asot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh, Zecher litziat Mitzrayim, ki vanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. L'chaim, everybody. Danielle, please lead us. You and Poppy.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Thank you
It's-
very much.
It's
And also,
actually
can I
only...
just say a
Sorry.
very sorry?
No, I was going to say it's only half a chollar because I cut it in half so Miriam could take the other half. She's going up to Barnsley, so I've got half a
Oh,
chollar.
that's nice. That's nice. I just wanted to say a big thank you to Brigitte. Thank you so much for being co-host.
You're very welcome.
It's-
I hopefully, well, I don't think there was anybody else trying to get in. I'm sure they won't.
No, I'm sure there wasn't anyone else.
It's a
but thanks for
pleasure.
letting people in. And Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom,
Shabbat
Rachel.
Shalom.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much for a
much.
lovely
Shabbat
service.
Thank
Shalom.
you for a
Thank
lovely
you.
service.
Thank you
I-
very much.
Sorry, it's not relevant to the service, but I just need to mention, Rachel, do you know which ward George is in? Sorry, I can't hear you. You've gone all faint.
Sent me the address, didn't you?
Yes, but it's Furnace ward.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You need
Furnace.
to know that Furnace ward.
Great. Thank
Sorry.
you.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Very helpful. Thank you.
Is
Well,
he back in hospital again now?
He's well, he was in hospital. He's now in a rehab center in Willesden, and hoping to get home today week, hopefully.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I-
Hopefully with a package of care.
Yes, I would imagine so. I mean, it's being very well looked after by both his sons.
I'd just like to say thank you to Rabbi Rachel and Harry. I did the Ajax March last week with Edwin and oh my God, my mind's gone blank. What's Alan?
Solomon.
Alan.
Yeah, so God, it's an age thing.
I've got to plug
and-
in my computer, otherwise I'm going to disappear any second. Sorry.
Rabbi Rachel and Harry came along and supported the march. So thank you. It was such a moving, rewarding experience.
It was very moving.
Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, and much needed at this time. Yeah.
Well, let's
I'm
just
good.
hope that today is a really important day, and let's just hope it's up from here
I sincerely hope so.
with
Is
every.
anyone else going on Sunday to the March Against Anti-Semitism? I'm going, but
Shall be able to.
it would be nice to meet up with someone and perhaps
Yes,
travel in together.
I'm afraid I can't make it, Danielle. I'm sorry.
Well,
I know there are
Danielle, I
areas where
was
people
going to go, but I felt that I should stick with the refugee
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Jenny. I'm glad you're going to
drop
come back.
in
I
for
know there
Sunday.
are people going.
Mm.
Yes, but I'm not entirely sure.
Where does the march
who.
start?
It starts outside the Royal Courts of Justice on the Strand at 1:30. I mean, it's not a problem. I'm sure I'll meet up with loads of people I know, but I just thought if anyone else was going, say, from Stanmore or something, not a problem.
Well, I'll
Danielle,
ask tomorrow
I'm
if I find out if anyone's going tomorrow, then I'll let
I'm
you know.
coming to Shul tomorrow, so I'll also
Oh,
ask.
great. Okay.
Yes. I'm very split, but in the end, I thought probably the drop in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a variety of reasons, but yeah.
Well, people are split. As I said, I've got 11 names just from today of people who can't come on Sunday but want to be involved. So that's brilliant. And I know that there are a number of people who are coming on Sunday. So that's
Thank you, Rachel, for a lovely service.
Yes.
Your beautiful singing. I don't know why you were apologising for your voice because it's beautiful as ever.
It's true.
Yes, it's all balm to the soul at the moment. Let's just hope the ceasefire holds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway,
Shabbat Shalom and
Shabbat Shalom. I'll see you guys
tomorrow
probably
morning.
tomorrow, dependent slightly on the rebuilding of the cat wall, following the replacement of a door. And funnily enough, the cat flap is just not, let's say it's not lined up with their spiral staircase at the moment. So I'm afraid that has to take priority since they're locked in at the moment.
Of course.
very sophisticated. Lucky cats.
And Pop is saying Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Oh, Shabbat Shalom, Poppy.
Hey,
Shabbat
hello,
shalom,
Poppy.
Rania. Nice seeing you, Rania.
Shabbat,
Nice to see you, Rania.
nice seeing you
Does
too.
Poppy have her
Brigitte,
collar?
thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Thank you,
Bye, bye
Rachel.
everyone.
Thank you. Take
Bye-bye.
care, all of
Bye.
you. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.